Yeah, it's your boy Billy BustHead, and this right here is for the streets, nigga. Volume 1. Billy.
What's going on in my city? What's going on in my city? What's going on in my city? Yeah.
Billy Obama. Originally, I put the mixtape together like to help out with the President Obama election. But then, as I dug into the project, I started feeling a certain presidency about myself, like the streets need a motivation to speak it. The streets needed something to go by, cause right now we in Generation X, and this generation right here, it ain't been taught shit. They don't know nothing but LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. They don't know nothing about Malcolm X or Marcus Garvey or Martin Luther King or, Harriet Tubman. They lost in tradition. So I feel like with an artist like me, being in the era of the way times are today, we need that motivation. It's been really fucked up since segregation, so I feel like black people need something to hold on to and call it theirs, just call it theirs again, because they took hip-hop, they took sports, you know what I'm saying? They take everything we create, so, I created Black Bank, and it's gonna be something that the white man can't take, or the banking system, or the government, because I'm black owned. And the people feed me, not you. I don't get a check from the government, none of that. My people feed me, you feel what I'm saying? So Billy Obama is the statement of what's about to come, you know what I'm saying? Black power all day. Okay, South Carolina, man, is really a lack of industry down here, cause really, man, we've been thrown away years ago, right after the niggas came out the ship right here on the borders here. They basically looked at us as a by-trade plantation of America, but really, this is where all music, this is where all black people come from, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's my job, my duty to create the industry down here, since y'all don't want to come to us, we'll create our own, and basically fuck the industry, fuck the machine, because anytime you have to be away from your family for months and touring and doing all this, and you away from your family, it's all a tool to keep you away from educating your kids and teaching them how to become moguls like yourself. They want what you got, fam. All the money that niggas got, they could have made on their own, but they didn't understand about, first, you gotta be this little star called Walmart, and then 100 years later, you are the Walmarts, you know what I'm saying? But niggas ain't patient, you feel what I'm saying? In South Carolina, we've been patient, man. Growing up in Gaffney, in South Carolina, to be honest with you, in my era on up, it's like, if you ain't got football, a ball in your hand, or a pack, nigga, you ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? And it feel good to me to bring music to my city, because it's a whole nother option for guys to look at, and it's real because it's something personal. It's something they've been holding in for a long time that they want to say. And they from this small town of 13,000, and they feel like the world can't hear it. But now that I brought the industry to my city and to South Carolina, niggas got a chance to voice their opinion. We are the poorest state in the nation. Also, we are the most violent state in the nation. You know why? You don't give us shit, so we take it. I mean, really, what I come to do is bring hope to Gaffney, man, because right now, the football coach, all of them, they just creating products for the white man. Sidney Rice, all them niggas, don't mean the name drop, but they ain't doing shit for the city. To be honest with you, but me, I'm gonna be different. I'm here to save everybody that wanna be saved. Everybody is not worthy of salvation. It's something that you have to step forward and want. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like, on behalf of my people, Gaffney, South Carolina, the rest of the Carolinas, We finna rep this shit and we finna Black Bank, we finna take it. It's more than a record label. It's a movement, it's a family. It's Black Bank really, originally, you know what I'm saying, came from, you know what I'm saying, my homies from up top, up in the Bronx, New York, you know, 2 Guns Up, shout out to SWM, you know what I'm saying? And not on no gang shit, but them the niggas who feed me. You know, word, shout out to Hocus, P.O., Pistol Pete, Free Pistol Pete, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas, man, S1, Free S1, Lord Tariq, My Son, Cuban Link, you know, shout out to all y'all niggas, Bronx Dead Eyes, but word, these niggas, you know, they had a vision of starting Black Bank. My man Yada did, and he came to me like, I like what you're doing with your done deal shit, and I want you to be down with the bank. So I like what niggas stood for. It stood for brotherhood. It stood for being black. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, being black is hard. So it's gonna take a group of us to accomplish what one white man can do in this society, to be honest with you. So I know strength come in numbers, and everybody I come to is on a positive note. And like niggas is, they tired of falling under the white man laws, man. And like niggas is, okay, we can't beat them, let's join them and let's get even more successful in their society than they are, you know what I'm saying? But nobody, none of us, we refuse a artist deal. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna come at us, you signing the whole Black Bank. The cameraman, the graphic designer, the fucking engineer, every artist, and I want 80%. All I need you for is distribution. You know, the bank is here to feed communities, not take away, not to endorse and make niggas go buy $200 shoes cause he see his favorite rapper with them on. Nah, nigga, we here to feed the hood. You know, not take away. Black Bank is to build up the black man, not destroy the black man. Black Bank is to collect as many black people as I can and make them rich. Make them a part of society so we don't fall under the white man laws no more. So we don't end up in jail. You know, so we don't end up with single mothers and niggas not knowing how to find their way. Really, a lot of niggas run away from kids because they scared. They won't tell you they scared, but they know that it's hard to provide for the kids right now. And niggas gotta risk their life. To be honest with you, there's a lot of deadbeats out there, but there's a lot of niggas who scared of going to jail. So they run away from them papers. They run away from their child, they run away from them fucking papers. And that's what's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But Black Bank in itself, I come here to uplift the black man, and that's it. Man, at first I didn't realize I was a role model until, you know, like I walk in the club and I see the effect I have on people. And, you know, and I was feeling regular at the time. You know, people walking up to me like, yo, BustHead, put me on. I'm like, damn, I got $5 in my pocket. How can I put you on? Like, what do they see in me? Because I thought money was everything, right? But what I didn't know is that I had the information. I had the meal ticket. I had the ticket for you know, my brother to get out of the hood. I had the ticket for my sister to get out of the hood, and I didn't understand. But once I found out that effect, I took it into motion, man, because anybody can have knowledge, but to have wisdom is to put knowledge into action. You know what I'm saying? I knew all of this shit. I knew how to engineer. You know what I'm saying? I knew how to rap. I knew how to create artists. I knew about artist development. I knew about promotion and marketing. I knew about the business. Why am I out here selling rocks? Like, to be honest with you. Basically, I was blindfolded. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand that people look at me and they look at me and I set an example, like, you have to lead by example. It's kind of like a preacher can't come up and tell you to go to church with a suit on and you sitting there with baggy jeans on. You know, you looking at him different. You know, he's not an A-alike. So with me being an A-alike, I feel like it's finna be a great transition in the black community because niggas know I've been to SCDC. I've done over 12 years of my life in the penitentiary. Nothing to glorify. I've been on the streets. I had to work. Yes, anybody around my way. I did that. I could have been successful at anything, but everything I was trying to be successful at, the white man owned. So it would have never been mine. So therefore, what I'm telling people, man, is to look into your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Study yourself and become who God made you to be. Word, man. I've been doing music 16 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I sound recent, but I've been rapping against Nas, fucking Method Man, Tupac, Scarface, all the way up to Wayne and Drake and the niggas now. So I really studied this art, man, because that's what it is, it's an art. Anytime you do a song, it's a blank canvas. And you know, with me, you don't get to an artist on my level unless you struggle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is whack because they ain't got shit to talk about. They ain't, you know, they haven't overcame anything. There's nothing triumphant about them. So they, you know, they opt out with endorsing for the white man, you know, telling you to buy Gucci, cop that Lamborghini, look at this bad bitch, this, that, and the other, man. But to be honest with you, man, in this game right here, it's a progress. It's a lot of mistakes, but you learn from mistakes. It ain't no better teaching in life. So all the mistakes I made in life made me the artist that I am today. You know, and with the engineering and shit, man, I started off on beat machine workstations back in the early 90s, you know. I was introduced to Pro Tools like 2001, you know. And it's been a long grind, man. You know, a lot of people think you just hop and throw a video on YouTube and a mixtape out there and that's it. Nah, nigga. Like, it takes a whole lot of sacrifice. I lost a lot of girlfriends, a lot of family, a lot of friends, you know what I'm saying? Not because I wanted to, it's because they didn't want to keep up. And you know what I'm saying? It's all a forward progress. Anything you do, bro, it gotta be forward progress, you know what I'm saying? And to all the inspiring artists out there, you know what I'm saying, you got a chance, but you gotta study yourself. For looking at these niggas in the game, God created you to use your own mind. So create your own destiny. Word.